Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Expedition Minecraft. As I've obviously been away for a little bit, well, this is the first expedition in a few days. I've made a plan that I'm going to limit every episode to half an hour maximum, because at the moment I do like an hour-long episode and then I don't get a chance to record again, like the next day. Whereas if I'd recorded that hour and then just split it into two parts, then it'd be a lot easier on me. So, half an hour episodes, just wanted to get that sorted quickly. Second thing, I want to build a town hall of sorts, but I don't have many bricks and I would like to make it out of bricks. But I want to see what the bricks look like on my texture pack. Yep, they look fairly nice. They don't look as crappy as they usually are. But I still want a lot more, so we're going to go on a bit of a clay hunt at the moment. I could really do with a Fortune 1 pick. Shovel, even. However, something tells me level 8 is not going to get me that. Oh, don't hit it. There we are. Where's my wood products chest? There it is. Don't have any sticks in there though. What's that blue wool? Thought it was light blue for a second. I need 8 more light blue wool, because I still haven't officially finished the portal room because the wall still isn't done. I would really like that to be done because it was that. Oh, soul sand. I thought that was just dirt. I was like, why is that in that chest? But yeah, I'd like the town hall to be made of bricks and possibly some sandstone. So I'm going to need a lot more clay. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. I need to enchant my new shovel first. Oh, I need to open the door first. There we are. Oops. Okay, torches. Should block off some of the enchantment tables. Yep, enough to get me 8 as well. Perfect. Efficiency 1. Bleh. Leave the torches there for now. Getting back at some point. I'll just keep this shovel in storage for now. Give it away to someone. I never use my shovel anyway, I just use my pick. Until I get like a level 50 shovel and it's really worth keeping it forever, I'm just going to wear them down until they're gone. Anyone who's on the server that watches my videos, that shovel, you can come and get it if you want it for free. If not, just leave it there and it'll go at some point. I'll give it away to someone if no one's claimed it within like a week or something. But I'm slowly nearing the 250 subs mark, which obviously will mean that the competition to give a place away on the server will take place. So yeah, if you didn't hear about that, then at 250 subs I'll be holding competition for a place on the server. That's basically it. So if you do want a place on the server, you'll have to wait till that competition, but you'll first have to make sure that you either help me get to 250 subs or spread the word or something like that, or as I've said half jokingly, tell your friends, tell your friends, or just sub as your old YouTube account and stuff like that. Oh jeez, noisy kids outside. God damn it, it's the summer holidays. Can't stand this. When it wasn't the summer holidays and I was just off school because I'd done my exams, it was fine, because all the little kids were at school and I could just relax and record videos, and now everyone's off and it's all noisy and I can't stand children. I sound like a grumpy old man. Actually, this works quite well underwater as well, so I don't need to stand on blocks and stuff. I'm surprised I can see so clearly underwater. I think the texture pack helps with that. Just look for some clear clay, because I mean, I've always wanted to build something out of clay, but there's no buildings that, apart from like a town hall really, that I thought need bricks. because to be honest, the bricks aren't the most attractive texture in the game. But town halls, just when you see... Oh, fuck off! Give me a second, guys. Okay, hello, guys. That was a family friend calling about my... Oh, it's confusing. It was a family friend who... An adult family friend whose daughter is a family friend in the way that she's... Basically, my mum and her mum met in hospital while they were giving birth to me and her. So that was the mother, because it's nearly both our birthdays, seeing if we're going around their house for the daughter's barbecue thing, and then what I'm doing on my birthday, and see if they can come round and say happy birthday and stuff. But that's basically it. That probably got really confusing. Why am I running into the forest? I'm meant to be looking in the water for clay. I'm just running away into the forest, not paying attention. But yeah, 4 days till my birthday. You know, I couldn't really care less. I'm getting to that age now. I'm just like, okay. I haven't really been paying attention. Because I mean, I've been off school for a month. I thought it was still like 2 weeks till my birthday, but no, 4 days. So haven't really asked for anything because I think I'm just getting money to pay off what I spent on the computer. So. And then maybe like 1 or 2 presents, because no matter how much my mum says you're just getting money because you want to pay off the computer, she'll then go, oh well, you want something to unwrap, and buy me something anyway. So I don't know, that's just my mum. Oh, swimming. It's getting night time as well now. Everyone else, lots of people were asking me what I want for birthday. I was like, either money, and they were like, what? Because it's always the stage where people don't mind you getting vouchers for your birthday, but money's always just a bit, it's nothing. But my mum always says it's nicer to ask for vouchers, and I was just like, Steam vouchers then? And she was like, what? And I was like, no one's going to understand how to get Steam vouchers, are they? And it was just like... The only things I actually want for my birthday are money to pay off what I spent on the computer, and Steam vouchers because I only play games on PC now. And people are like, oh, should we get him game vouchers? And I'm like, no, I don't want game vouchers because I don't play my PS3 that much anymore. And if I ever want to play a game on PS3, I'm sure either my dad or brother will buy it anyway, or I can just spend the money not having to have vouchers. Then I'd much rather have Steam vouchers. But no one understands how to go online and just press buy Steam vouchers. It's ridiculous. My mum says it's too confusing to ask people to go online and get the vouchers and stuff. And I was like, it's really not. You just click like a few buttons. I said to her, why can't you just buy the vouchers for people? Because my mum is not computer illiterate. She's okay with computers, I would say. Above average. I said, why can't you just buy the Steam vouchers for people? And then them just pay you the money back that they would have spent on them. And she was just like, oh, you'd usually let the people get them yourself. And I'm like, but they don't know how because they're stupid. And it's just, I don't know. To some extent, I understand where she's coming from. That you can't. Ooh, yeah, I understand like Christmas and that. Yeah, presents and vouchers, not money. Me personally, I would say presents and vouchers is the limit of what you can ask for Christmas, because it's time to give presents, not money and stuff. But for birthday, you should be able to ask for what you want, to do what you want with it. So if I just ask for money, then surely for birthday that's what makes sense to get. I need to make another door for this stupid house, because every single time I come on the fucking server, it's gone. I swear it's not even zombies anymore. It's just some fucking... It's probably Thratic. And he just comes to my base and goes... Tee-hee-hee. Knock down door. And then runs off with it. Because there's no villages or anything in there. And it's lit up enough so that zombies won't spawn in there and try to get out. I just don't understand why the zombies are trying to get in there in the first place. Because every time I come on the server, there's just missing doors. Owned. But yeah, we got a lot of clay there actually, more than I expected. I do want some light blue wool, so if we can get some white wool. Hello, sheepy. Or just dye those light blue. I need 8 more, so... How do you make light blue wool? Bone meal and lapis, I think. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, actually. Holy mother! Okay, falling. Lapis just as the bottom one. 1 piece of lapis. 1 piece of bone meal. Oh, for fuck's sake, we already have. I didn't realise that. Oh well. Gunpowder goes in the bottom one. Sand goes in. Nope. Shovelable items. We might as well put this clay on to cook whilst we're dossing around with our sheeps. Take that much. Oh no, I left it all in there. Take that much. There we are. Right. Steak, get out. In. Where's all this fucking steak come from? In. To be honest, most of the time I don't mind people not giving me money. Because usually my nan and granddad will go. My nan and granddad on my dad's side. They'll usually give me like. What I'm trying to think. Usually about £200 to put into my bank as like savings, but at the moment I'm paying back into my savings account because that's what I took out of my computer. So they're basically just giving me £200 like they normally would, but instead of into savings, it's just paying back into savings. So it's still paying back what I would spend on my computer, and then also they'll give me like £100 to spend, which will also. So that's just 300 cleared up straight away from them. And then obviously, as I've said before, I've got money for every exam that I pass or have passed or got good grades in and stuff. I get money, and also presents and money from other people for my birthday. So I should easily be able to clear it up, or the majority of it up, in this birthday and exam money session. I like having my birthday in the summer or around the middle of the year, because it splits it off from Christmas and that. Because if your birthday's like quite close to Christmas, usually people won't. I mean, if I'd ask for money, I wouldn't expect people to give me like however much they would give at Christmas, and then however the same amount for birthday. Whereas because it's nice and evenly spread, I usually get a nice even amount between the two. So, which is why I always feel for people whose birthdays are on Christmas Day, because I'm just like, how do presents work for them? Do they only get one set, or do they just get like 1.5 sets of presents? Whereas I obviously get 2, or exactly like two's worth, because I mean my birthday is it's far enough away from Christmas that everyone forgets how much they gave me for my birthday and stuff. Whereas I think if your birthday's in like from November onwards, then it's like, oh, we already gave him £40 for his birthday. Or like they'll think, oh well, his birthday and Christmas are quite close together. We were going to give him 40. We would have given him 40 for each, but now because they're so close together, let's give him 30 for each, so he only gets 60 overall. I can just see things. I mean. That's me. Inside my head, I know that's what I will be like. I will be a little money hoarder when I'm older. I'm going to be like my dad. I'm going to try and save as much money as possible whenever. Like yesterday, we had a takeaway curry thing, and instead they bought the wrong dinner for my dad, and then they brought the right one and said that because they hadn't counted it on the credit. when they charged them on the credit card, that he'd have to pay then as well, and he was just like, well, I can't be certain that I didn't pay you for both of them because you might have taken the order wrong, so I'm just not going to take this dinner. So he basically just then sent them back with his dinner and just had a sandwich. So instead of having curry like everyone else, he was just like, no, I'll just have a normal dinner and let you take your curry back to your restaurant, and we'll save our money. So it was like literally like £5, and he was just like, no, I want to keep that £5, which is going to be me. I will be the person who's like, well, his birthday's quite close to Christmas, so let's give them a little bit less than they would have had, but split between the two rather than what I would, because I know that my brother's birthday is a week after mine, but obviously 2 years apart as well. So 2 years and a week apart. That's Harvey, obviously, but his birthday was actually meant to be get out the way, sheep. Get out the way, sheep. Get out the way, sheep. Sorry, I still got that terrible cough. His birthday was actually meant to be like midway through September, but at my second birthday party, which we had at my nan's house, it was like a birthday gathering type thing. I don't have a clue. I was 2 years old. I can't remember. She tripped over a chair and induced early labour, so Harvey was a month early. So premature baby, but half of me's glad about that, because otherwise he'd probably end up cleverer than me if he would have come out at the right time. But Mum popped him out just at the right time so that I'm a little bit above him in the brain department. He's still at the grammar school where I go to, so I'd say that obviously I'm cleverer than him at the moment because I'm 2 years older than him. But that's the wrong bloody room, isn't it? It's that one. When he's my age, then he'll have overall probably his IQ will be about the same, because obviously not obviously, you don't know him that well. I'm definitely better at the maths and science stuff, but I suck at English stuff. Then again, where he's better at the English stuff, he's better than me, definitely, but then he's worse at the maths and science stuff. So I think overall we probably average out on our workload. So, but I've always just thought if he did come out at the right time, he'd probably something would have happened which made him that extra bit cleverer. But I don't think it matters overall anyway, because you're still on the earth the same amount of time that you would have been in total. I mean, even if he was just on the earth for an extra month rather than stuck in my mum's womb. So either way, it was either way, he's just been around the same amount of time, I suppose, but it's just in a different way. So I don't think it would have mattered too much. But I'd say that we're about as intelligent as each other. Not at the moment. I'm clearly cleverer than him because, I suppose that just comes with being 2 years older. Is that you've done more stuff in school and that, so you can't get away. He always says that he knows more than me, but he knows deep down that he's utterly wrong, because he knows that I've done more work than him. But then again, obviously, schoolwork isn't all the intelligence that you get. So other subjects he'd probably know a lot more than me, whereas I could probably say that video games I would own him at if we were having a video game quiz. But then again, I'm trying to think what his hobbies are. No, he probably wouldn't be able to beat me on anything else. Maybe music, not because he likes listening to music, but just for some very weird reason he has good knowledge on like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s music. I'm just like, how do you know that person? He's like, I don't know, Dad just listens to them a lot and I just take it in. I don't have a clue. I mean, oh, what the hell? It's a very, very loud plane outside. Sounds like a Concorde, but they're not on the Earth anymore, so it can't be a Concorde. But yeah, I think me and my brother are... I'm only saying this in case he ends up watching this episode, so he can't moan at me. But at the moment, yes, I'm cleverer than him, because age. But I suppose it's just like that thing where when you're both in your like 30s or whatever, then everything's averaged out at that point. Like, I suppose if you went out... Fucking cough, go away. If you went out with someone at school who was like 5 years below you in school, that would be disgusting. Whereas when you're like above, when you're in like your 30s ish, like I know my mum and dad are 5 years apart, and my nan and granddad are 7 years apart, and that's just no one cares. Whereas obviously in school that's a little bit different, because you'd be like, they'd be like 10 when you were 15. That's a little bit wrong. However, obviously when you're older, when you're like 38, and if they're 33, that's not a big difference at all really, and it's still 5 years. It's still the same amount of time. Obviously, it's you're both much more mature, and the gap's closed a little bit because of the age thing, I suppose. I don't know what I'm on about, but you know how it makes sense. Everyone knows how that makes sense. But yeah. Oh, there's a chicken down there. Nom nom nom. How did the chicken fall in there? Don't want that. Oh. What the frickin' heck? Did it just burst out of the water again? Yeah, I was planning to get up to a lot this episode. Haven't really done much. I finished the blue wall thing and I got some clay. I suppose I don't have to make the episode half an hour, even though I said that's the limit, so I can make it a little bit shorter. So I don't want to just jabber on about nothing, which I've already done for the past 5 minutes. But I'll obviously have to think of something else to do by next episode. But for now, I think that's the end of this episode, guys. Glad you could watch. I'm hopefully back for good. I've always been back. I'm going to be on YouTube for a long time, hopefully. But I mean, I'm back from my little break that I've had. The thing is, at the moment, I don't know if to record and post normally, and then when I'm away for the 10 days have like nothing, or have less episodes for like the next couple of weeks, but then have stuff scheduled to upload whilst I'm away, so that it's like an even spread of not so many episodes. Or if you'd rather have a normal amount of episodes than 10 days of absolutely nothing. But I don't know. But I'll talk more about that another time. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.